my scrappy friends, welcome to my channel today. I am scrapbooking for Crafty Meggy's 10-year YouTube anniversary. Can you believe it? It's been 10 years since she's been on YouTube. I've been on YouTube almost as long as her. We met on YouTube through the Scrappy YouTube community, and I absolutely love Megan. So we are joining in. There's a whole big hop, so definitely check out all of the other ladies and scrapbookers who are a part of the hop, because there's going to be a ton of layouts and tons of inspiration. We are all creating a layout that is based off of either one of her layouts, so scrap lifting, or using a sketch. And I'm using a sketch. I absolutely love Megan's sketches. She is so talented. Like, sketches is where it's at for her. So definitely make sure you check out all the different interpretations of her sketches and then of her layouts and stuff. She's so prolific, and even since I've been off YouTube, she's still continued to just keep doing her thing. And I know she's got a lot of stuff in her life going on, but she's made it a really good practice. One that I can say I've not been able to keep up. If you guys are new to my channel, I'm Hannah, and I have been scrapbooking for almost as long as Megan. Like I said, we met on YouTube through the YouTube community. And if you do know me, then welcome back to my channel. And hopefully this is going to keep inspiring me to maybe like dip my toes back into YouTube again. I think I'm kind of at the place where I'm ready to maybe start doing that. So I will just preface this all by saying that my footage is not the best, because I am still trying to figure out how I want my camera setup to be. Because I haven't been scrapbooking on YouTube for a few years, and there's been a ton of life changes for me. I got divorced towards the end of my YouTube. When I was on YouTube, I was starting to go through a divorce. And so I've been divorced, and so there's been a lot of life changes for me and my family. And so I've had to downsize my space. So I don't have my own room anymore. I share a room with my kids, which is fine. I still have my desk and everything. I still have almost all of my stuff. So all the stuff that I'm using, most of it is not new, because I really haven't bought that much stuff. And if you're like me, you collect scrapbooking supplies like they're going out of style. So I have a ton of stuff to be inspired by. The papers that I'm using right now are from Fancy Pants. They're from a Click Kits kit. I don't know. It's from 2018. So it was probably a summer one, because it's like travel related, and we used to try to have it a little bit themed in the summer. So right now I just went through a whole bunch of photos and cut them down, because I printed them off at home, because I still print all of my photos at home, the one when I'm scrapbooking. And I have a newer printer, which that is a whole other thing. But anyway, so I'm still trying to figure out how I want everything to go. And so this was right before I got off of YouTube, I kind of had to switch how I was filming, because my old stand died. And I don't know if you're like me, but I just, when I had something that worked, I didn't just invest in new stuff. So I'm trying to figure it out. And then later, I start off with this, and then I decided, because I also bought a brand new camera this year. Actually, I shouldn't say I bought it. My fiance got it for me. But I am absolutely loving it. So I do switch to using that. So it's going to change in a minute. But back to the scrapbooking stuff. So I'm using the sketch. It has 3 photos in a row. I'm going to change it up because I cannot follow rules, and I'm cool with that. And plus, I absolutely love to change things up. I just want to be inspired by it, right? I don't feel like I have to follow a sketch all the way through. And even though I haven't really been scrapbooking, like, it's just very intuitive for me. But like I said, I did have to kind of take a break from scrapbooking. There's so much stuff going on in my life, and I don't know about you guys, but like, when unlike when my daughter had cancer, when I first started scrapbooking, that was a big outlet for me, but this time it was not. It was like the opposite. And I really had to like get my stuff in order, get my mental health in order and everything. And so I just didn't have the time to put in, and I just didn't have the energy to scrapbook. So I've just kind of done things here and there. I've worked on a few things like projects. So I'm working on an actual like smaller album with all these pictures. These are all from a trip that I took in December with my fiance and another couple of ours. We went together to Mexico City for a few days, and we visited the pyramids here. We did a hot air balloon ride, and then went and toured the pyramids. So in Teotihuacan. Wow. I'm going to say it. Guys, I've been practicing because I am really not good at Spanish, so bear with me. So if any of you can speak Spanish, go ahead and laugh at me because Teotihuacan. There we go. See, now I've said it. So this is one of them is actually, I think both of those are the Sun Pyramid. And then we went, and there's the Sun Pyramid and the Moon Pyramid, and they're so pretty. So we did the hot air balloon, and I'm so glad that we did the hot air balloon and we splurged, because that was so amazing. And I took my nice camera. So all of these pictures are with my Canon, because I have a Canon DSLR, and it's on the lower end of the Canons. So it takes really great pictures if you really practice on it. And because, I haven't been scrapbooking, I haven't been taking as many photos either. And so I am a little rusty, but I did pull out this camera for this excursion, and I'm so glad I did. Like, if I could give any advice to anybody who goes on vacation, take a nice camera. So at least for part of the time, it's like the nice thing about our phones is that we can take amazing photos with them. But like, then we kind of lose these skills. And like, in a minute, I'm going to go on to, because I'm almost done with what I'm doing this night. So I just kind of layering some stuff. I'm trying to use the concept of having the 3 areas. Obviously, I have more than the 3 photos, and the photos are different, but they still spread. And so I'm using the bottom clump of photos as another area where I'm going to start layering things. I didn't go like all crazy because, once again, I have not really been scrapbooking that much, and I was trying to do this and while being busy. Like, I don't have a lot of time. I don't know how you guys are. So here we are, like I said, a whole other day. But I will say this looks so much nicer, though the other one was at night and this is during the day. But I absolutely love this. This is my new Canon. It's not a Canon. It's a Sony. I got a Sony. I wanted to get a different camera. So, and it's a mirrorless camera, and I absolutely friggin' love this thing. It is so amazing. That paper up on top, I am going to use a little bit of that. That's Maggie Holmes. That is a newer for me. I don't know when this collection came out. So I decide right here, you know what? I don't want that busy pattern underneath there. I will say I wish I had backed that big photo with some cardstock, because I feel like you can see the pattern underneath it a little bit, because that picture paper is a little bit on the thin side. It wasn't enough for me to rip everything up and make it perfect. If you're newer to my channel, or you're new to my channel, once again, hello. It's nice to meet you. Um, I am not a perfectionist, so a lot of times I'm not gonna pick it up and do it. And I will say, I kind of am sad that I didn't do any mixed media for this, but I just didn't have the time. I work part-time, but it feels like full-time because it just feels like full-time. So I work for a nonprofit right now that works with developmentally disabled children. And I personally work with kids with autism now, so which is absolutely amazing, and I love it. I love that I get to do different things and experience different things with different kids and people, and so it's amazing. But anyway, back to the layout. But because of that, I just don't have that much time, and so with the mixed media, there's so many different steps. So I'm hoping to kind of, like I said, dip my toes back in. So if you guys want an update, let me know, because I can do that in a whole other video. But today I kind of want to stick a little bit more to celebrating Megan, because Megan is amazing. Me and Megan met through a design team, and we've been basically since we were paired up on that and that design team, and we started talking. And we've been talking ever since, and we still talk every day, and I love it because she's my bestie. And so we talk about scrapbooking stuff sometimes. We talk about just life, and it's just been fun to do these almost 10 years, because I want to say we've been friends for almost 10 years now. And we, when I started the Crafty Maven Getaway, she was a big, big help with that, just helping me brainstorm and all that stuff. So I am I'm so glad that I found my people in this community, and I'm loving seeing the community grow and change. And even though I'm not a big part of designing layouts for companies anymore and being online as much, I still love looking and being inspired and seeing what everybody else is doing. Like I said, I don't have as much time on social media either, so, which is fine. So, you've got to balance. And my kids are teenagers now. Can you guys believe it? But anyway, so these photos are from my trip in Mexico City, and unfortunately, it goes blurry here. I don't know. My head must have got up to it. So this auto focuses. And so, and it's going to be done in a minute because it ran out of time, because I forgot that DSLRs shut off after a certain amount of time. Things that you forget when you're not scrapbooking. And I used to use my iPad to scrapbook. So here it is. I'm going to actually end up taking that off. I picked that because it had a more orangey red color that matches with that background from Fancy Pants. And so I'm going to add some other layering stuff. Don't forget to go and check out everybody else's layouts, because there's going to be a ton of people. So look in the info box below, because I'm going to have all that information in there. Check out my Instagram. If you're not following me, follow me, because I'm hoping that my goal is to keep scrapbooking and sharing. I'm not going to be prolific like I used to be, but maybe I can get something out once every couple of weeks or something, and that would be really fun, because I really miss all of you guys. I miss connecting with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. I had so much fun creating something and using newer pictures and remembering my vacation in Mexico City. So I will talk to you guys later. Don't forget to check out the next person's layout in the order, and make sure that you check out Megan's channel too, because we're celebrating her today. I'll see you guys later. Bye.